Hi, and welcome to Kathy's Corner. I'm your host, Kathy Dickerson, and I'm here with my special guest star, Sally Donahon. Hi, Sally. I've heard that you've been a very achieved woman. Is that true?
Oh, it'd be true. I would say it's true because if you call a woman who has done 20 jobs in 20 years, then yes, I'm an achiever.
Could you name some of those jobs?
Yes. There's a writer, an actress, a waitress, a school teacher, astronaut, lawyer, police officer, firefighter, doctor, bus driver, coffee shop owner, hairstylist, vet, dog catcher, singer, and polka dot model.
What exactly is a polka dot model?
It's what you call, in France, a FIFA.
What exactly do you do as a polka dot model?
You wear style clothes that have polka dots all over them, and in France you go on the runways and show them off.
So, do you have any kids? If so, how many?
I have two. I have Skylar and Camille.
What made you come up with those names?
Skylar because I love looking at the sky, and Camille because I love chameleons.
So, what would you say is your most favorite part of the chameleons?
How they change colors.
So I heard in your list of achievements that you have been a writer. How many books would you say that you've published?
I have published 3. I'm working on the 4th, and all 3 have been about the same thing.
What is that thing you write about?
Squirrels.
What makes you interested in squirrels, and why do you write about them?
I use the term squirrels in a different way than you believe they are.
What exactly in your vocabulary do squirrels mean?
Something different than yours.
Okay. Do you have any hobbies? Like outside of work?
Well, all my hobbies are mostly inside of work, because if you count my hobbies inside of work, if you'd say I'm a vet, well, I like dogs and cats, and if I'm a polka dot model, I love modeling, and you'd say if I'm a writer, then I love book writing, so I have many hobbies.
So growing up, how many siblings did you have?
0. I didn't have any siblings. I was an only child, and my parents forced me into doing most everything they could get me into.
Where were you born?
In a little place called Bitburg, Germany, but it's also known as Florida.
Really? Because I hear there's a big difference between Florida and Germany.
True, but that's what we call them in my family. I don't care if it's Germany, it's Florida.
What exactly did you do growing up?
Well, if you'd say that I've done 20 jobs in 20 years, that means that every year of my life I've done a job. And starting from my beginning at 1 year old, I was so smart enough that I started school at 1 year old, and I started from there and on, and I've been working like about 3 jobs in 1 year, so it's made me progress in my jobs.
Why would you say that you like modeling?
I like the shapes of circles, so if you like to model circles, then you like to model.
So, I've heard that you were a police officer. What do you do as a police officer? Do you answer like phones, or do you go out on the one with the calls?
Well, I'd say that I was the one in the crime scene. Most action related.
So like one of those detectives?
Sure.
So, I heard that you were also a coffee shop owner. Do you like coffee?
Oh yes, that's why I started that business.
How good has your coffee shop business been going?
Well, if you know the name Starbucks, then you'd understand.
So, I've heard that Starbucks gets like a ton of customers. Are you one of those people that will go in and work the registers, or are you the one that just like stands there to see how your store's going?
I'm the top dog, so I can either be a registrator or a register, or I can be just watching my stores. Normally I just go in there in almost every store around the city, get a cup of coffee, just look around.
As like a young child, about 15, 16, have you ever done any like triathlons or any kind of activities like that?
Well, to start being a police officer and a firefighter, you had to be very fit. And yes, when I was younger, I did a lot of triathlons and 5Ks, mostly 5Ks.
What school did you go to as like a middle school or a high school or maybe a college?
Well, my high school name was Blanket Middle School, and my and my college name was Pillow High School.
So, with those names, did you ever like take naps or something? Or,
naps, you'd think, pillow and blanket, but no, we didn't take naps. Yeah. So,
where is the blender?
The blender is in, I don't know.
So, have you ever been like in factories or something that you made your own items?
No, they've all been manufactured for myself. I've never run a factory. No.
So, what would you say you like to do in your free time?
Free time. I like to go to the kart racing, whatever you call it, golf cart racing over there with my boys.
Golf cart racing? Do you race or are you a judge?
I am a racer.
Have you ever came in first place?
No.
Really?
No.
Then why do you insist on going back?
Oh, it's just a lot of fun, especially with my boys who do win first place.
So, wrapping up this little interview, I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm not sure if you're going to want to answer it or what. But if I may ask, how old are you?
That secret will stay questionable.
Have you ever had an annoyance in your life?
An annoyance? I wonder. I used to have a little brother down the street. I say brother because he lived right down the street. And his name was Isaac, and he was a big pain.
Well, last but not least, I want to end this show with an activity. Let's do an activity, shall we?
Okay.
We are going to have a special guest. His name is Isaac. He is my co-star. Isaac, can you come out? Over here. We are going to... Never mind. We're just going to end the show. Kathy's Corner. I'm Kathy Dickerson. This is Sally Donahon, and we're signing off.